I'm going to hide that now, and that should just leave the two of us.
Yeah, hopefully you can still hear me.
Well, hopefully, yeah. I think I can. If you're watching us live, thank you. It's Monday. It must be. It's 12 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. in the UK. It's myself and Fonz, and this is Building Our Community, as you saw in the intro video, which was created on InVideo earlier today. How are you today, sir?
Yeah, good. Apart from I can't hear myself.
Yeah, I know.
That's a bugbearer for somebody who I can't monitor my own sound. So if there's noise behind me, I do apologise.
Yeah, I've got a missing sound link. If you can hear me but not Fonz, can you please say, and then we'll do some adjusting to get things corrected.
I think if you can hear me, they should be able to hear me.
Right, well,
fingers crossed.
Yeah, I turned the volume right up, and I can sort of hear you. Just let me check. Open volume mixer. Yeah, I've got everything. I've got all the audio set to 11.
Yeah. So hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to check anyway. You talk away. I'm going to check. See if
I've got to talk away.
I've got to talk as well, so I can hear myself. I've just realised that. So
Fonz can't, at the moment. Fonz can't hear himself. He can't hear himself through the cans. He can, of course, hear himself. But if you can hear Fonz, then please do let us know. Now, this is our weekly show, which we just celebrate being on live video and have a pop quiz as well. And the pop quiz is ready to go, and we say. And Chris is saying that she can hear us both.
Oh, that's right.
Good news.
I can hear myself as well on the phone.
Thank you, Chris.
It's just me.
Right. Okay. Well, if we can hear us both, that's good. And hello to everybody who's watching. Now, in the UK, we're going back into lockdown, Fonz.
Yeah. I think it's a good thing, really. It sort of sorts it out, don't it? It's sort of like it seems a practical thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, we've got to.
I was say a lot of people locally to where I am actually got quite upset about another lockdown. In the local media put it up on their Facebook page, like saying, "Oh no, I've had enough of this." But to me, it makes sense.
Well, I think it makes sense that we're actually doing it, because otherwise the R rate would keep climbing and get to a stage where it couldn't actually be affected. So with an R rate between 1 and 1.3, as the Prime Minister just said, the idea is to actually halve that. So instead of doubling, the infection rate actually goes down. And over to Chris. Chris is saying hello. That's good. But it means they're telling us to stay home from Thursday and only go out when we need to. Go out for exercise, which is good. We can go shopping, which is good. We can't buy anything which isn't essential. And the list of essentials seems to vary from place to place. We just we've got to live with it. I mean, we've no option. But I mean, the first time around, 97% of Brits did stay home. I get the feeling this time that there won't be the same level, and hopefully that won't cause any problems. The Prime Minister's in Palms at the moment trying to explain it to everybody. So he's live on the BBC and on Sky. We live in difficult times. It's a carrot and stick situation. I mean, the carrot is being able to meet family at Christmas, and the stick is staying at home for 4 weeks first.
That definitely makes sense to do that. Also, we've had a couple of well-known people passed away in the last couple of days as well.
We have.
Sean Connery, James Bond.
Do you think that he was the best James Bond?
I'm not really a James Bond fan.
Ah, right. Okay.
I am with the books. I like reading the books, but not the films, because I'm more of a booky kind of person. But on the other note, he was 90, so good age.
Yeah.
And
90 is a good age. Yeah. So that's everybody watching. It is time for the pop quiz. Okay.
I was going to say the other one was sadly Bobby Ball as well.
Yes, Cannonball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I've got the 70s up on the screen. Shall we have a year? Well, we had 60s last week, so I thought we'd go for the 70s this week. So pick a number.
73.
73.
Sorry if I'm a bit loud. I'm talking to the mic because I can't hear myself. I'm like,
Right. So we're going for 73. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so share screen.
I was going to say to Peter, I can't hear myself. I don't know.
I've got difficulty hearing you, but Chris can hear you.
Peter's
and Peter's here. Peter's saying Fonz is not coming through well. So Chris is saying she can hear you, and Peter, like myself, is saying sort of.
Yeah.
Sort of. Is there anything different on your setup this week? Are you set up for podcasting or anything?
No.
Okay. Okay.
I haven't done anything unless somebody's been in here and touched things.
Okay. Bringing up the screen share, and we'll put it full screen. So, okay. So play the quiz along with us. We need your answers, and I'm going to press play. Who had a hit with this song? The song is Superstition. Was it David Bowie, Billy Joel, Stevie Wonder, or Paul Simon? Have you got any idea on this one?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I wonder if Chris and Peter have. If you want to take a guess. If you're right, there's no prizes, but you can help us actually. We like to go with the consensus of what people think. And Chris is saying, I can understand Fonz, but the sound is not very good.
Yeah, okay. I don't want to feel about too much. Okay, so I've got everything up on full at the moment, so I'm not. It's just a loose wire somewhere in it, and being a pain. But I don't want to feel about it too much, because if I do, then I might knock myself off altogether.
Well, we don't want to lose sound altogether, but it is a bit difficult. And we say hello to Kelly. Hello, Kelly. And Peter's going with Stevie Wonder. And Kelly's going with Stevie Wonder. And Chris is saying she doesn't know.
I want to go with Stevie Wonder.
Right, okay. You got the song playing in your head at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. So shall we go with Stevie Wonder?
Yeah, let's go Stevie Wonder.
Okay, excellent. Okay, now second song. The song is You're So Vain. Was it Carly Simon, the Doobie Brothers, Golden Earring, or Steeler's Wheel? You're So Vain.
Yeah.
And at the moment we are scoring 1 out of 1. So do you know the answer?
Yeah, the song's actually about Warren Beatty.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we've got the answer in the studio, but we need some help. And if you could type in the name, we're going to wait about 20 seconds because we know there's a delay between here and what actually happens on Facebook and on YouTube.
I don't know. Have you ever heard of Golden Earring?
Yes, I have. They're one of those European groups. And they weren't quite one-hit wonders, but they had a big hit in the 70s, which if you heard it, you would know, but you wouldn't necessarily know it was them.
Oh, right. It's one of those songs.
One of those, yeah.
You recognise it, but you don't know who it's connected to.
Okay, so from Canada, we have Carly Simon. Well, sorry, Kelly saying Carly Simon. And
nice for the pop in.
Yeah, and we're just waiting for we'll do a countdown, shall we?
Yeah.
Or not?
I don't mind. No.
All right, okay. Who do we think it is? You're So Vain. Was it Carly Simon, the Doobie Brothers, Golden Earring, or Steeler's Wheel? And are we all agreed?
Yeah, I'm going to say Carly Simon anyway.
Yeah, so we're going to go with Carly Simon. Batting 2 out of 2. Right. Okay. Now this one. Lots of dream songs about. But this is Dream On. Was it Paul Simon, Stevie Wonder, Aerosmith, or George Harrison?
The thing is, it could be Stevie Wonder, because before that's how we learned the lesson.
And Chris is saying, no, you can't have Dame Edna. She's definitely not there, Chris. It was Carly Simon on the last one. This time round, it's Dream On. Was it Paul Simon, Stevie Wonder, Aerosmith, or George Harrison?
Do you have any idea?
I know I'm on this one. I'm sort of in two minds. It does have a sort of dim recollection at the moment, and Kelly's saying Aerosmith.
I've got no idea, so let's go.
Right. Okay. I think we're going to take your answer, Kelly, and we're going to go with Aerosmith. Brilliant. Well done, Kelly.
Oh, no answer. That's
Okay. Okay. Song 4, Money. Was it Paul Simon, Aerosmith, Billy Paul, or Pink Floyd?
I know this one. Too easy for me, coming from Cambridge.
Right. Okay. Money. Was it Paul Simon, Aerosmith, Billy Paul, or Pink Floyd? And being from Cambridge, you already know the answer.
Yeah.
And there's a second clue. The song does have a connection with Cambridge. Or the group.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a group now. That's giving it away.
Let's
Let's cut it down to Aerosmith and Pink Floyd.
Paul Simon might have lived there. Actually, I know Paul Simon. Not that one, though. He lives
Not
in
that one. Okay, and Kelly is taking your clue, and it probably didn't need it anyway, but Kelly's going with Pink Floyd.
Dark Side of the Moon. And most iconic albums.
Right, and Chris is going with Pink Floyd. So we've got 2 votes for Pink Floyd, and you've got your vote for Pink Floyd, and I got my vote for Pink Floyd. So let's do it. Wow. All right. Okay. Now, Radar Love. Was it Golden Earring, Tawny, Orlando, and Dawn, Paul McCartney and Wings, or Billy Paul?
Tony Orlando. Wasn't that
Tie a yellow ribbon.
Oh, that's it, yeah.
Round the old oak tree.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. That was their famous hit. But who had a hit with Radar Love? A great guitar song. Golden Earring, Tony Orlando and Dawn, Paul McCartney and Wings, or Billy Paul?
I don't know why. I'm not a big fan of Wings. I'm more a fan of McCartney in the Beatle era, so not big into Wings. But I've got a feeling that's where I'm going. And that's a guess.
All right, and the votes are coming in, and Kelly's saying Golden Earring.
I'll go with him, not me.
I did. Just waiting for Chris to answer, and Chris is saying Golden Earring. I'm saying Golden Earring. Shall we go with Golden Earring?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Killing Me Softly with His Song. Elton John, Billy Paul, Stevie Wonder, or Roberta Flack?
I know this one.
Good. Okay.
Mr.
So we're at 5 out of 5, which is good going. We're on target now. Killing Me Softly with His Song. Was it Elton John, Billy Paul, Stevie Wonder, or Roberta Flack?
It's the Fugees. Well, they did sing a bit later on.
Yeah. Okay, so the votes are a bit slow coming in this time.
Yeah. You know, if you had the Fugees version of this.
Okay, and Roberta Flack says Chris, and it's exactly the same moment. Roberta Flack says Kelly. What do you think, sir?
That's who I would have gone with.
Yeah, I think so too, Fonz. Okay. Okay. Right. The next song, My Love. Was it Golden Earring, Elton John, Billy Joel, or Paul McCartney and Wings?
I know this one.
Okay. I'm just trying to.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix my thing here. I just broke it.
Yeah, I'm trying to improve the sound on my end too, so I can actually hear you. Yeah. Okay. So, My Love, was it Golden Earring, Elton John, Billy Joel, or Paul McCartney and Wings? And our thanks at this stage to Trivia Plaza, who are providing the questions.
Oh, fixed it. Have you got an idea who it is?
Yeah, I know. I do know who it is.
Yeah.
I can hear him singing.
Oh, you give it away.
I haven't. They're all hymns. They're all hymns.
No.
Oh no, Kelly's going for Billy Joel.
No.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Let's wait for Chris and see who Chris goes with.
You didn't start the fire.
I'm still trying to get some sort of sense. So, okay, My Love, was it Golden Earring, Elton John, Billy Joel, or Paul McCartney and Wings? Fonz?
Paul McCartney and Wings.
Yeah, I think it was Paul McCartney and Wings as well, because I can hear Paul actually singing it. So there we go. Teamwork. Okay, song number 8. Oh, no idea. Long Train Running. Was it Steelers? We need Kelly. Do you know?
I know this one, yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Okay. Long Train Running, Steelers Wheel, Paul McCartney and Wings, Jim Croce. Oh, that's right. And all the Doobie Brothers.
I think he's crocheting,
yeah. Yeah, and Chris didn't know the last one. Do you know this one, Chris? Fonz does. I don't, but yeah. Okay.
I'm surprised you don't know. I suppose not everybody knows every song. I think if you heard it, you'd probably know it.
Okay. Kelly's saying, oops, about the last song. But we're still in the running. We're still batting 7 out of 7. But this is a difficult one. Unless we've got Fonz. So, all right. And Kelly's vote is in. And Kelly's saying the Doobie Brothers.
Yeah, that's who I would have gone
with. That's the one, is it? And we've got Chris. And Chris is saying no. So Fonz and Kelly say the Doobie Brothers. Spot on. Song 9 out of 10. Stuck in the Middle with You. Was it Steelers Wheel, Thin Lizzy, Tony Orlando and Dawn, or Barbara Streisand? Take that off the screen and put Chris as no. Okay, so this is number 9 out of 10. And
Jokers to the right of me, clowns to the left.
Sorry?
That's the song, isn't it? Jokers to the right of me, clowns to the left.
Okay.
Here I am, stuck in the middle. That's how the song goes, isn't it, I think?
Yeah. I'm trying to hear, but I'm struggling, really. Okay, Stuck in the Middle with You. Was it Steelers Wheel, Thin Lizzy, Tony Orlando and Dawn, or Barbara Streisand? And we have a vote. And Kelly's saying Steelers Wheel.
Yeah, that's who I would say.
Yeah. I'm good with that too. Okay. And Chris. This is song 9 out of 10. We've so far got 8 out of 8. A song title is Stuck in the Middle with You. We've got the options of Steelers Wheel, Thin Lizzy, Tony Orlando and Dawn, and Barbra Streisand. So, and Chris agrees Steelers Wheel. So we've got 2 votes in. Fonz, which shall we pick?
Steelers Wheel.
Okay, and it's all down to the last quick. Oh, right. Let's get it on. Golden Earring, Elton John, Billy Joel, Marvin Gaye. Your thoughts? What do you think? I'm tossing a coin here.
No idea.
Right. Okay. So we need your help. Fonz and I are struggling on this one because let's get it on. I can remember a T-Rex song that had the words "Let's get it on" in, but T-Rex ain't showing on there.
I was thinking.
Yeah. Okay. Marvin Gaye. Says Kelly. I think that's. Okay. As we genuinely don't know, and let's just wait for Chris and see if Chris is voting. Okay.
Hello, can you hear me any better now?
Sorry?
Can you hear me any better now?
No.
No.
Nope.
No, I was just
no. You sound like you're talking down a long drop.
Bear with me.
Okay. And Chris is saying Marvin Gaye. So are we going to go with our friends and go with Marvin Gaye? I think we would do. And we'll leave this on the screen forever. Excellent. 10 out of 10. Team effort. Average score 8.92. Our score 10. Awesome. Okay, that's a result. So I'll shrink that. Leave it on the screen for a bit long. And Fonz is back. Okay. So thank you to Kelly and Chris. Fonz has gone to silent.
Can you hear me?
Nope. With no sound at all now.
Can you hear me?
Nope. Unless it's actually, hang on.
So I can hear myself again now.
Something again.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you with it. Just a minute. I need to make another adjustment. Let's see if I can switch back
I think I fixed the problem.
from the headset to the speakers. Okay, can you say something again?
Hello, can you hear me?
No, I'm not getting anything. Okay, and Kelly's saying good job, people, and I totally agree.
Kelly can hear me.
And Kelly can hear you.
Do I sound better than what I did do?
Okay. I'm going to try another adjustment because this is okay. I'm going to take myself off screen. I'm going to hide that and go like that. And I heard a noise then.
Yeah, it's just because I banged something.
No, hang on. I'm struggling.
I might have to make some adjustments.
Testing 1, 2. I got my microphone.
Can you hear me? Okay,
and just a minute. I need to make one more adjustment. We'll get there in a minute. It's just going back to there and turn that down a little bit.
Sorry,
okay.
I'm just thinking about.
Can you say something, Fonz?
Hello, can you hear me now?
I'm going to try and increase that. I'm going to try. Sorry about this, folks. Technical adjustments.
Hello.
Okay. And out to Chris, and Chris is saying, "Can you hear both?" But the sound isn't good, and got to agree, the sound is very difficult sound-wise.
I'm gonna log out and I'll log back in.
Hang on. Yeah, I've got that set up, but I think it's still coming through my headphones. Okay. Okay, we're just going to play a little something, test this out, and bring it full screen. So I'm just going to play this for a second, and then we'll be back. I'm back now. Fonz is back. Hello, Fonz.
Can you hear me?
That's better.
Yep.
Yep. Do you find it?
Yeah, I found out what the fault was, and then I think I had to log back out and back in again to get it to work properly.
Right. Okay.
Somebody's been messing about my leads. I'm not going to mention my daughter.
Right. Okay. So hopefully now you can hear us both. If you can hear Fonz now, sounds good on the video. Thank you. And Kelly is saying
that was before. That was before that. I think.
Yeah. So if you can hear Fonz now, then please do say, because it'd be good if we can actually hear each other and people watching can hear us too. And Chris is saying it's now good sound, and Kelly is saying,
yeah, I had to. I think I had to fix the problem, then have to log out and log back in.
All right. Okay. Okay.
But there we go.
This is live video. Yeah, I mean we did a short test beforehand, but it wasn't perfect. Okay, so we've done well on the pop quiz. So
I did quite well because I was fixing the problem on my hands and knees.
You were distracted
by doing the quiz, so I was quite impressed with that.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to take the quiz away because we don't need that until next week. So thank you to Trivia Plaza for actually providing us with the quiz. And it's a question of what's going on. Now, we do have a get-together tomorrow about the live video production blueprint. That's still ongoing. It should see the light of day end November, beginning of December. So if you're waiting for that, it has been delayed. It's undergone changes and will be released at the end of November.
Yeah. Hold on, speaking of me, I don't know if you can give me a bit of advice, actually. I'm trying to edit a video.
Yeah.
Through video editing software. And you line it all up in the video, and it's all set how you want it. But when you save it, it comes back and everything's out of sync.
That's the bane of everybody's life. Which software are you actually using?
It's on Pinnacle.
Pinnacle. Heard of that? Okay.
I think it's something to. Somebody said it's something to do with the frame rate. That the film, each bit of video is in different frame rate.
Right. Okay. So because was it synced when you started?
No, it was all bits sliced up. Different video from different locations, from different bits, chopping it up, putting it together, and when you play it back on the board, on the layout, it plays it perfect. But then you save it and it's out of sync.
Okay, You're asking. I'm not a techie. I am a techie, but not a video editing.
If there's anybody out there who can let me know how to fix that problem, because I spent 2 days trying to edit a video, and I got to a point now that it's like you're watching it, save it, please, just please. And 2 hours later, you listen back to it, and it's.
Does each clip have its own soundtrack?
Yeah.
Okay. Suggestion from Kelly. Delay 4 seconds.
It's not just the sound. It's like overlays. So, for instance, you got this right at the bottom of the screen here. Yeah. If I added something like that on top of it, like text to do something, it won't say when I play it back. It shows it's right, but once it's saved it's in the wrong place.
Okay. Is the video actually on your computer at the moment?
Yep.
Could you drag it into a Chrome tab?
What now?
Yeah. Well, this is live. I mean, then we can see it, and then we can. If you don't want us to see it, I don't have a problem.
Right. No. It's just, but it's all different bits. I can't drag all of them into it. It's only like small sections of different things.
Yeah. So you've got one video which has got all the sections in it.
Oh, saved. No, I delete. Oh, doing my recycle bin now. I think. Okay. Do me see if I can find it in the recycle bin?
Yeah, surely.
Yeah, I'll let you chat then, and I'll try and find it. Hang with me.
Okay. So we'll bear with Fonz for a moment, and this is my new rainbow background. Thank you, Unsplash, for supplying this background. Unsplash is a great resource for images, and I just typed in rainbow, and I got this. I got several other ones as well. So shout out to them. Now, I found some software which you're going to be hearing about. I'm doing a test tomorrow with Marco Novo, and you'll see us all over the place. We're going to be on Twitter, we're going to be on Facebook, we're going to be everywhere. We're testing out something that I discovered over the weekend, which makes life a lot easier for live broadcasters, and it solves a problem that some people have got with certain software. So I can't tell you more than that, because until I've tested it with Marco, I can't be 1,000% sure that it's actually going to work. And Gurk and I did a test, and it worked, but you can't go off just one test. If you're going to test software, then you need to test it several times. So we need to test it with me hosting, with Marco hosting, going live on Periscope, going live on Facebook, and live on YouTube. Once we've got through that, then if you follow my Twitter feed tomorrow, you'll actually be able to follow the journey that we make, and we'll be on Marco's Twitter feed as well, as we actually knock 7 bells out of it, bring it back together again. And then it's going to change a lot of things. I know I'm teasing, I don't mean to, but I'm actually excited by the possibilities this gives to a whole range of people who know this software well and had the problem that it only allows single user. It's only set up for single user. When you use it with Skype, you can get 2 people, but it's not perfect. Whereas a Canadian by the name of Steve has actually developed this piece of software, and he released it to the world at the beginning of lockdown back in March, and it's matured over the last 6 months. They're doing a series about it. He's got a co-host who's in Germany, and I caught their video and I thought, that looks interesting. I'm going to try that out myself. So I did, and now I'm trying it out with Marco starting tomorrow. So watch this space. At which point,
I think I might have found it, if you hang with me.
Okay.
Just bear with me. Let me just double check it's the right one.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah, it is. Right.
Okay.
So if I take that down now, right.
Just drag it into a Chrome tab.
I mean, I've got.
Right.
Okay. So drag it into a Chrome tab.
Yep. This is live.
Got to fast forward it a bit.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So it's in a Chrome. Share it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I've got it. I'm just checking that it's come through. Okay, so I'm going to share it in the browser, and I'm going to switch my camera off. And
so what you've got here is the very first episode of Cambridge Historian, and some of the information is now dated and not any good, basically. So what I've done here,
it's his house. It looked like it was a show house.
So his voice is out of sync.
I didn't want.
Then
to
you get this should be blanked now.
I knew,
it should be blanked out. But if you suddenly watch,
following him, so
how delay it's got, that's when it suddenly come up.
I spoke to a few neighbours.
So you see how long the delay is, but when you're watching it back on the video,
roads, it weren't that long, about 100 metres long, about 60 houses in it, and I went to the door, and then I tapped on the door, no answer. It all looked as if it's a show house. Even though it's his house, it looked like it was a show house.
Come back up again
more than a house.
Okay.
I didn't want to
see this should be now
intrude with him.
Covered.
I knew, he's had his issues with people following him. So after that, I left.
But then
I went
comes up late.
I spoke to a few neighbours.
So that's one of the problems.
Right. Yeah.
On the software, it shows it starts right at the beginning, but then on playback, it doesn't anymore. And see how his voice is out of sync as well. So it's genuinely not.
Just an idea. I know you've got it all together, but how you're taking the individual clips and then just bringing them into your software.
Yeah.
And okay. I've got an idea, which I know which may or may not work, and that is to actually use the video editor to record the screen,
right,
and then bring each clip into a Chrome tab and play it,
right,
so that it's actually playing properly in the Chrome tab, and you're recording it properly. And if you do that with the first couple of sections, that's the only solution I can think of.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. It's like HD video. You have to, when you're editing HD video, I remember you have to downgrade the folders to standard definition, but keep the HD name. And then when you transfer it back over, you transfer it back into HD by the name, the file name. And this seems to be the same sort of thing, same problem. It's
okay. Well, as I said, I can splice things together, but I rarely do it.
It's really weird because it doesn't only seems to do it on the Cambridge Historian bits. Because I'm trying to tidy them up, and because I've got a new YouTube channel, and I'm basically tidying them up and making them more presentable and taking any information that's not relevant anymore out of them.
Right. Okay.
You don't have a phone number to call me on that you can't get me anymore.
Well, no, you've got to bring them up to date. I agree. Okay, so if anybody is, the software again is Pinnacle.
Handbrake.
Okay, over to Kelly. Try Handbrake. Use Handbrake to equalize your frame rate if your frame rate is not continuous.
Oh, check that out. Handbrake.
Yep.
What does that do?
It's in my kit bag. It's basically it's like a forgive me, Ken, if I get this wrong, but it's a Swiss Army knife for video.
Right.
Okay. It can shrink video. It can do all sorts of tricks.
So he basically keeps where the frame rate's different, which I'm guessing by what he's put there. It puts everything at the same frame rate.
Yeah. If you want to speak to somebody about Handbrake, then Kelly, and also Mr. John Upton.
I
think John's been using it since the 90s, so it shows that it's got longevity as software. Yeah.
I'll check all that out.
I'm enjoying using the inbuilt Be Live video editor at the moment because after the show,
I'll see this up, and I don't really use Be Live much now. I've been busy doing other things, but coming on here today, I've just noticed it says try video editor, and it's got a big new thing next to it. Is that?
It has. In fact, if I go take a turn, I can go over here to my stream, so we can just have a quick look at the video editor when that loads. I'll bring the share screen in. But yeah, I mean, basically, it's a video editor, but it has many advantages over other video editors. It's purely and simply, it is for Be Live videos.
And this is all included in the package, is it?
Yeah, it is. It's part of the package. And I'm just trying to find a video that we can actually edit quickly without. Okay, just bear with me a minute. I'm scrolling through videos.
All right, I'll ask you questions. So no, and it's part of the package. You've already said that. How long's it been there?
It's been there for the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Really? I've only just noticed it.
Right. Okay. I'm going to edit the broadcast, and now I'm back here. I'm going to share my screen. Screen share. Over to the Chrome tab. Chrome tab is that one. Okay, and I'm going to bring the Chrome tab up on screen. I'm going to put it full screen. Right, this is the Be Live video editor.
Oh wow!
And the beauty of it is that you can see at the top you've got the video.
Yeah. And
that video will actually play. Yeah. So I can, if I'm on the right tab, I can actually press play. Yeah. So the whole of the video is at the top.
Oh, made me jump.
Sorry about that.
No, that's all right. So what sort of bits at the bottom?
Ah, right. Glad you asked that. Good question. Okay, so let's go through it. At the top is the video, and you can basically underneath see the individual scenes, and you can zoom in or zoom out. Underneath, you can see where somebody commented. Yeah. So if you click on the comment, it just goes straight.
I'm going to take a step back.
Straight to that bit of video and shows the comment on screen. So when people make comments throughout the broadcast, yeah, which is one of the things you're looking out for, then you know it. So you know every time somebody made a comment.
So you can recap on them quite quick that way.
Yeah. You can, if I take everything off and come back, you can see where a guest came on screen. So there and there. You can't see what I'm doing, but there and there. You can see where a video was played, which was there.
Oh, cool. So it tells you everything you've been doing things in there.
Yeah. You can see where there was a comment on screen. Yeah. And you can see where I changed layout. Yeah. And when there's a layout change, generally it means that somebody else has come in. Yeah. So when it comes to editing the video, you can actually pick a section of the video, and I'm just going to click on the video there, and it fast forwards to that point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's when Sankit came in. And as the scene changes there, that must be where Sankit left. Yeah. So I've got the start of the video clip that I want is the one with Sankit. Yeah. That's all I want. I don't want anything else. Yeah. So it's going from the 42nd to the 57th minute. And all I need to do is press finish and download, and I've got my clip.
Does it keep the original intact though?
Oh yeah. Yeah. It doesn't touch the original. But if you were doing, I mean, let's think about this for a moment. I'll hide it for a moment. When you're doing a broadcast like we are now, on the replay, people are going to watch the first couple of minutes. They're not going to watch the whole 60 minutes. Yeah. Now, what you would like people to do is to watch, I'm going to say it, the most interesting section of the show, and then come back and watch the 60 minutes. So you take a clip of 2 or 3 minutes length out of the broadcast, the most interesting or funniest or bloopers are always good. And you take that bit out of the video, then you can actually position that on Twitter and Periscope, any way you like, and say, okay, now you've seen the highlight, here's the full show.
So like a hooker in it to get them hooked, get interested.
That's right. Yeah, in it. Either in the current broadcast or next week's broadcast. So it's either to get more views of the current content or promote next week's content. Both work.
It's a bit like the ending of Doctor Who next time, isn't it? They show you clips what's going to happen next to make sure you watch the next one.
All right. Okay. Over to Kelly. I've not been keeping up with Kelly. It is, yeah. I just found a Microsoft editor on my computer today and Windows 10. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. But the reason that the BeLive editor scores is as soon as we finish this broadcast, I can go and edit it. I can pick out the clip, download it, and be repurposing it within 30 minutes.
And that's good. That's good.
I don't need to download the video. It's just so powerful and a great feature to have. So, thank you, BeLive. I enjoy using it. It's just so easy to use. You just slide the slidey things and press give me a clip, and it does.
That's what you need. Something that's not so. It's like Adobe. I hate Adobe. It's not really good software. But it's so complex that it just gives you an headache. And it does all the things that you want it to do, and it does brilliant stuff. And it does do brilliant stuff, but it's just I steer clear of it because you could commit murder over.
Yeah, I mean, I think software should try and keep it simple for the user, because I mean, you've got of any program, you only use 20% of the program. The other 80% you don't need. But the problem is that we all use different 20%, so that's why you need the other 80%. So in order to please everybody, you've got to give some people things they don't want and make it overly complicated. But the BeLive editor is not complicated at all.
No. But there's a lot of softwares coming out that are very straightforward, which is much easier. I suppose as technology progresses, really, isn't it? But I will say Adobe is good, but it's just so complex that I can't.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I haven't got the time.
It's also expensive as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you've got any questions for us, then I'm testing something at the moment. So if you've got a question, then please pose your question, and we'll see what happens. And
I don't read the manual in anything. I don't call them instructions. I call them destructions.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, I used to when I still develop software, but when I was developing software, I used to take great pains to actually document everything, so that if you went to a screen display, you got instructions as to what was supposed to happen on that screen, and you then create a PDF, and the PDF goes with the software, and nobody opens it. People don't want to open the instructions; they want to be able to go through it logically.
I find the best kind of instructions that I find is watching YouTube videos of people showing how it is. So you're watching them do it as they're doing it, and you pause. I love doing it. Like pause. Okay, now I'll do that bit. So next bit, pause. Next bit.
I know what you mean. I'm just looking for something. If I can find it, I'll show it on screen.
I've got animation software. What's it called? Any Studio, and that's really complex. So I'm watching YouTube videos of how to do it, and I keep doing bits on it and pausing each bit as I've done it, and But once you've got the hang of it, once you get there slowly.
And out to Kelly again, and YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how. You remember I messed up Rosanna's tablet, and she got herself locked in and couldn't get out. That's how I fixed it. It was thanks to YouTube. Some guy. YouTube.
Yeah. If you want to know anything, YouTube has the answer. Not just Google. Well, it is Google in actual fact.
It would have cost, if I took it to the shop, it would have cost me about 60 quid. YouTube saved me 60 quid, so thanks, YouTube.
Indeed. Okay, just checking through. Right, I think we're caught up to date on the comments. I was going to show you something. I haven't got access to it at the moment. I will show it to you next week.
Keeping suspense.
Well, I have to because I can't find the darn thing. I'm going to show you some software that I wrote. Because I keep talking about it, and I may as well actually show it in next week's broadcast, so you can
definitely, yeah.
Yeah, there's a program called Blog Booster, which, what do you think it does?
It boosts blogs.
Wow, see, keep it simple, straightforward. Blog Booster. Angelica uses it every day. Basically, you put your blogs into Blog Booster, you attach your Twitter account, and at an interval that you set, it will send out tweets at the interval time. So if you set it to tweet every 2 hours, it will tweet out one of your blogs every 2 hours, which saves you doing it. Yeah, as you write new blogs, you put the blogs on, and you build up your back catalog. So it's actually tweeting out blogs and bringing people to your website, and it can run, if you want, 24/7. Angelica runs it from about 9 o'clock in the morning through to 6 at night, and its job in life is just to tweet out blogs. And it works well. Right, okay, and over to Chris, and Chris has a question without a question mark. I have a question. I've inscribed on BeLive with Edge, and when I use Chrome, he says that I cannot log in mobile while on laptop. Okay. Well, I know you signed up using Edge, subscribed, inscribed. What you have to do, yeah. My French is nowhere near as good as Chris's English. Right. So basically, what I would do in that situation is, first of all, contact support. But the second thing is log out on Chrome, log out of BeLive, and then close everything down, open it up again, and go straight to be.live, not mobile, just be.live, and try it from there. If that doesn't work, then please contact BeLive support, and they should be able to walk you through it. Okay, because browsers, I mean, the Chrome is the most friendly browser you can use with BeLive. It's the recommended browser. Edge is now Chrome based, but even so, Chrome has to be the go-to browser of choice, really. Okay.
Firefox is the other one, isn't it?
Only if you have to. Only if you have to. Chrome
is the number one, yeah.
Yeah. Well, basically, the technology we're using is WebRTC. That drives all our video and all our audio is done through WebRTC. WebRTC is a Google product. They developed it, and then they gave it for free to the world. But of course, because they actually developed the WebRTC video software, it means that Chrome is the best browser to use it on, because Chrome was also developed by Google. So there's a tie-in there. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Fonz, it's over to you.
Yeah. I'm glad you finally could hear me. And
me too.
On that bombshell that you actually had to hear me, that's the end of the show. Sorry, people. You actually did get to hear me in the end.
Indeed. Kelly, Chris, thank you. To everybody who's watched, thank you. We'll see you all again at the same time next week when I promise to bring you some software and show you what it does. Take care for now. Bye.